Hello everyone, my name is Rajat Khanna and today we are going to look at how to pick a right domain name. The domain name is identity of your business, yourself online. You need to make sure you pick a domain name that resonates with people, is memorable. It is easier to explain through an example. What do you think of when someone mentions online shopping? What do you think of when someone says social network? Most of us are going to answer Amazon and Facebook respectively. Domain name is essentially your brand online, and your whole online business depends on it. And this is exactly why you have to pick a right domain name from the very start. Let's jump right into it. Now, let us consider that the business I'm trying to build is home painting services in New York, and I am trying to build a website for it. Now, one way to pick the domain name is to use the keywords as they are or the parts of it. So what I have done here is I have taken the keyword as it is, homepaintingservicesnewyork.com. Or I can use my own name, rajatpainternyc.com, or I can use my brand like easypainting.com, paintelier.com. Now, as you may notice that I have put .com extension in each and every one of them. That's my preferred domain extension when I register a domain name. The reason is quite simple. .com is the most popular domain extension out there. And most people won't even try to remember what domain extension you have. It often confuses them. So it's always better to use .com because they will just remember your website name and they can put .com right after it. Now let's look at when to pick keyword-based domain name. Let us consider the example of when I search faucets in google.com. So there are 3 top ranking domains with exact keyword matching domain name. So faucet.com, faucets.co.uk and deltafaucet.com. Let's make another search here for cheap faucets, and here too we can see there are few top ranking websites with keyword right in their domain name. Now, as you can see, the keyword in the domain name is highlighted. Cheaper faucets is highlighted, and so is the faucet in the description. And if we go down, we can see the faucets in URL is highlighted as well. So it means Google is considering them as relevant to this particular search, and that is one of the factors they are ranking higher than the other websites out there. The use of keywords in domain name is considered as over optimization, which means too much use of keywords in order to rank higher. Google search engine's Penguin update killed over optimization once. Many websites lost their ranking overnight. And hence, I do not recommend using a keyword rich domain name in order to rank higher because it might get hit in future Google updates. However, if you are making an affiliate website with links pointing to Amazon and you do not have a long-term goal, you might as well go for it. Also remember that since your brand name is not unique, it is keyword rich, somebody else might pick those keywords and create a similar sounding domain and the website. So let's say you had cheaperfaucets.com, somebody might come up with a cheaperfaucet.com, somebody might come up with cheapestfaucets.com, and it cut into your business because the client, the potential customer, might get confused. He would not remember which website he went on last time because they all seem similar, and the design might also be similar because there are copycats on the internet all the time. So if you have a long-term plan for your online business, if you want to generate revenue without somebody else cutting into your business, I suggest you go with a unique, memorable brand name. It should have up to 3 words. I usually aim for 2. The longer it gets, the more forgettable it becomes. And in case you are finding it difficult to pick a suitable domain name, as you might be starting from scratch, use the tools online. One of them is namemesh.com. And let's say I want to search a domain name with regards to my online business, painting service in New York. I'll just put the painting service New York here and click on generate. So it will give me a list of different possible domain names, and since I have checked the hide registered, which is default here, it will not show me the domain names which are already taken. So all we have are the available domain names which are ready to register. So we have common domain names which are keyword rich, and I would not really want that. I want something unique. So let's say I'm looking at the shorter versions of them, but none of them has .com in it, so I'll just ignore them. Let's look at the fun ones, and here I can see paintinch.com, which is quite cool actually. It is one of the possible domain name that I may use, or paintsir.com or peerwiz.com or whatever you find suitable. Now let us summarize how to pick a domain name. You should pick a domain name which is not based on keyword unless your goal is short term and you are not afraid of being hit by the Google search engine algorithm updates in the future. It should be memorable so that customers and the visitors, if they want to visit your website again, they can easily recall, and preferably use the .com domain name extension. It should be 1 to 2 words long, and let's see why. So these are the websites ranked by the amount of traffic they receive, and as we can see, most of them are made up of one word domain name or two word joined together as a domain name with .com extension, unless they are country specific or they are an organization. So this has been done because these domain names are short, concise, and easily memorable, and they specify a purpose the visitors can relate to, and they can recall the website and go to website by themselves the next time they want to use their services. If it is 3 words long, try to make it rhyme or make it catchy. The most popular website in digital marketing niche would be shoutmeloud.com, and that is one exception of a domain name or a website that receives a lot of traffic. But usually you would use 3 words if you are basing your domain name on the keywords, for example, diamondsforwomen.com, etc. The most important thing is not to pick a website domain name which sounds quite similar to existing website in your niche. It is never a wise idea to exploit the existing popularity of already popular website name. For example, if you are trying to create a website which is promoting the viral content, it should not be named 8gag, 6gag or 7gag, because 9gag is already popular and people are going to confuse your website for 9gag. So lastly and most importantly, you should pick a domain name that can be promoted as a brand and does not have accidental words in it. So you take two innocent sounding words and you put them together to convey a message, and then you realize that they convey a different message accidentally. For example, consider this domain name, and it really exists, penisland.net. In a first glance, it conveys that it's a pen store which sells pen online, and but if you look closely, if you combine pen and is, it become penisland.net, and basehits.com become basehits.com. So you should always account for the unintended message that might be getting conveyed through your domain name. That's all we have for now. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video and have a good day.